For several months, the memorial service for the late Frank Fritz of American Pickers fame has been postponed. Recent claims of disputes involving the late star's friends and family are linked to the announcement. What was originally intended for the memorial was also recently disclosed by a source. At the age of 60, Frank Fritz passed away on September 30, 2024. From 2010 to 2020, Frank Fritz co-starred with Mike Wolfe on American Pickers. In the hopes of discovering unique gems, the two went across the nation to search for antiques for the event. Fritz was thought to be having back surgery around 2020. By 2021, though, he had been formally fired from American Pickers. Fritz sadly passed away on September 30, 2024. He had experienced a stroke approximately 2 years prior. At the time of his passing, the American Pickers star was 60 years old. Fritz's relatives and friends have been arguing over the TV personality's estate, as was previously reported. Frank's father, Bill Fritz, was allegedly contesting the will at the time, claiming that his son's capacity for making decisions was compromised at the time the will was drafted. In contrast, Fritz's friends questioned Bill's relationship with his son and said that it respected his preferences. The dispute over the will has also affected a memorial service for the deceased celebrity, according to the U.S. Sun. According to the publication, Fritz's memorial service was planned for the spring. However, it will be delayed for around 5 months due to the court disputes. His close motorcycle family planned a motorcycle run that includes riding Frank's ashes to Savannah, Illinois, where his longtime friend Jerry runs his antique store, a source told the publication. They intended to have live music, which might involve closing off some roadways. They do have plans for more, but that's all for now. His father contested the will as his friends were organizing the memorial. Fritz's friends shared some information about the planned celebration of life. Fritz was the one who requested a grand celebration with his friends, the insider continued. They were said to be aware of all his wishes for a celebration of life. His father did not know what his son wanted, the insider continued. Since September, this celebration of life had been planned. My understanding at this point, and this was his will, he wanted to come on the back of a motorcycle or a sidecar with his ashes in an urn with a big ride and go back to the Quad Cities, Fritz's buddy Jerry Gendreau revealed at that time. We'll do everything we can for him, Gendreau added. He was genuinely interested in doing that. As previously mentioned, Fritz was placed under guardianship before to his death. Plans were also disclosed by his guardian, Chris Davis. A celebration of life in the future is planned. It will be large. Fans are welcome. My band is one of the many bands that have already expressed interest in playing there. Have you been keeping up with this tale? Have you watched American Pickers with Frank Fritz? For the most recent information about celebrities and reality TV, be sure to return to Gossip Fact 24.